Hi everyone. I'm gonna try and get Shawnee to come in here. Let's see. Doing a live with Shawnee. Where is she? Hi guys. Morning. I think this is our last live that Shawnee and I are doing. Except I don't know where that foe is. Let me text her. How's everyone doing this morning? I'm drinking. I decided this morning to do this outside because we're not doing a facial. And I got this cold brew. Someone sent this cold brew maker, and I'm drinking cold brew this morning, which is quite lovely. We are doing a live today, basically Shawnee and I, on how we started our businesses. For some reason I thought we were doing it at 12, but I guess we're doing it now. Let's see here. Where is my girl? There she is. Are we here?
I thought we should be drinking wine, but I guess it's a little early. Not coffee. It's Saturday.
Yeah, some cold brew. Have you ever made cold brew before? You like put the coffee in the thing and then you let it like sit overnight?
No. I can't have caffeine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm too crazy.
No, remember when I gave you that CBD coffee one time?
No, but I remember other
You said
things.
it didn't give you the jitters.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't do caffeine. That's not stable enough.
Hi, friends. I'm just going to do a little mist.
It looks very nice over there.
There's some loud something happening on the street. I don't know if you can hear it, but
no, but it's nice.
It was pretty chill until that happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Remember when we've had like some impromptu dance parties around this couch here?
Remember when we found the tarantula in your backyard and it was dead, but then it came back to life?
Yes. That was
remember how
remember when you did a photo shoot with the tarantula that you thought was
remember
dead?
How somebody tried to convince me that I was going to pick it up because it was dead and move it, but then it came back to life?
Yes. That was so crazy. That was like our first week in the house.
Yeah, it was like a real legit tarantula. That was, Lennon, you were the one that found the tarantula, remember?
No, oh yeah, Lennon found it.
Yeah, and they were just carrying around a tarantula on that like frisbee.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I wish we had that frisbee still.
No.
All of our any outdoor thing we get just seems to die quickly.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you see what this is a birthday present someone gave me, Kelly.
Wow, I like what you're doing.
Yeah, like helps with the TMJ. So I just felt like while we
maybe
do this,
I need that. What is that?
Yeah, it's called Sarah Chapman London. I don't know. All I know
Really?
is it really helps with that TMJ. And I look real cool doing it.
I need one of those. I have it so bad.
It's so bad, especially just like all the tension.
I know.
Someone's saying I'm blurry.
You are blurry.
Damn. Okay, let me try to do this. This is gonna be my last attempt, because, you know, at a certain point, gotta pull the plug. If you tell me I'm blurry, I swear. Let me see if Shawnee's here. Let's see. Shawnee Boo, where are you? All right. Honest Beauty is on. All right, someone said I'm clear. Now let's see if I can get Shawnee. There she is. Oh, Lord. Maybe there's like another app we can do.
I just don't like this angle. I'm so low.
But yours was perfect before. It was mine that was blurry.
I thought it was my fault.
No, it was my fault. You were perfect where you were.
Can you bring that light for me, please? Yes, you're my husband, and I need you to bring the light. Thanks, Phoenix. Beautiful child.
Honor and Haven are putting Hayes to bed, and he just came into the room and screamed at my face. Because he wanted me to give him babas. That boy, he's worse than the girls in so many ways, as far as like temper tantrum and starting this stuff early. But anyway.
I just asked my child to help me do something, and she got up and did it. I'm so confused. She must want something. I just realized that.
I think she does.
Why are you helping me?
Maybe because she loves you.
Wow.
My kids only do it when they are timed out from electronics and they want to get it back. But I don't even feel like Phoenix gets in trouble.
No, she got in trouble the other day. Phoenix is. Whew.
Hi.
Sorry. Okay,
No, she's not. She's a perfect child.
Here, plug that in, please.
Okay, so
let's talk careers.
back to us.
Love
now
you so much,
we can
Phoenix.
See each other. Where is? Oh, I had an iPad that had questions people had asked.
Yes, you do have questions.
Yeah.
I can also ask you some beautiful questions as well.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you questions then. I love asking questions. It's actually my favorite thing.
Really?
Yeah. I like it. I think I should. This is part of the new world, my new life.
Is asking people questions.
Yeah, like I'm going to interview people. So the first question is, how did you get started? How did you bring your ideas to life? I actually know her answer, but let's go back and talk about how it all came together.
No, I want you to. Oh,
I'll answer as well. I can answer too,
blurry.
but I just thought maybe you should talk about when you started. You remember, all the logos, how I was there. I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had this idea for the Honest Company, and basically I asked my friends. Someone's asking me to refocus my screen. How do I do that? I don't really know.
I don't know. The last time you tried, though, it ended, and I don't like it. So you're just gonna have to be blurry.
Am I really blurry?
Yeah, you're pretty blurry.
Damn it. Okay.
You were really good before.
So I don't know what to say.
What do you mean? About you being blurry, or about how you started your life?
About being blurry. How is
Oh, there.
Hi. Is it working?
Yeah, don't move. You're beautiful right now and you're not blurry.
Great.
But you're talking weird. Are you there?
I'm there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
that was just me being annoyed and not trying to have my head pop off my body.
Okay, great.
Great. So, how did the Honest Company start, Shawnee?
Yep.
You were there.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say that you already had Honor, right?
No, it was when I was pregnant with Honor that I came up with the idea.
But
But
you?
I really I went in because I was like, I just must not know there's a brand that's out there that you can trust. I must not know it. It must be out there, and I just didn't find it. And I quickly realized that that just wasn't true. So I was really freaked out about exposing myself and my kid to chemicals that over time could affect my health or my baby's health. Because I never really thought about mortality, to be honest with you. I never thought, I don't know, you just don't think of those things, I don't believe, until you have a kid and you have to keep someone else alive. And when that happened, I did a lot of research and I learned that there are lots of chemicals that are in products that you can get anywhere in the United States that have even proven to be unsafe in other countries. Like in the EU collectively, they ban, at the time, they banned over like 1,100 chemicals, and we had only 10 that were banned in the United States. So I was like, that doesn't feel right. And yeah, that was really the beginning of my journey. And then when I learned that, so I don't know if you guys know this, but my mom had cancer. My aunts, all of my aunts had full hysterectomies, and another one of my aunts had cancer. My mom, my grandmother, and great aunt died of cancer, and none of those cancers were genetic. They were all caused by something in the environment. And so I was like, I don't want to get cancer if I can avoid it. And then the other thing is just learning about all of the like obesity, learning disabilities, ADHD, early onset Alzheimer's, all of these illnesses really coincided, and they jumped, and they coincided with the amount of chemicals that are in everyday products. So that's why I started the Honest Company, because I basically just didn't want to get sick, and I wanted really just like a clean, well-formulated, safe set of products that really work for your home, your kids, bath and body, beauty, really everything. And a couple of my first books, remember, that I showed you of all the ideas that I had?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like paint and furniture. It was everything.
Yeah.
It was like, we just shouldn't expose ourselves to potentially harmful chemicals. Why?
Yeah, and you were when you started and had the idea, obviously, because Jessica really does her research. We had this baby group, and so by that time she had taught us all about not using plastic, and all of my kids' toys were wood. It was like a whole.
Well, there was a huge outbreak. There was a huge outbreak at the time of lead in paint on plastic toys for children, and even like very small amounts of lead that your baby is exposed to actually affects the way that their brain develops poorly. So I was like, we just can't even expose our kids to this stuff. It's not worth it.
No.
And so that's the journey. And then I lobbied on Capitol Hill. I didn't know anything about lobbying for this kind of stuff, but I figured it out, and went and just kind of got nowhere. And they made it a political thing you know, it's a liberal thing or
Yeah.
it's a conservative thing. And I'm like, no, it's just a human being thing.
Right.
Human being thing. And so I was like, let's just create the solution. And that's where the idea of the Honest Company. So one of the questions actually someone asked me was, what product was the first product that you made? We actually launched with 17 products.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, no, maybe I knew that.
Yeah, we launched with our basic home care
Right.
products, personal care, which is like body, and some baby products. And yeah, it was like 17 products when we launched.
So crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it now. Look at it now. Mm-hmm.
And then I remember the label. I mean, it was like everything from the artwork to the designs on the diapers.
Yep.
And I just wanted it to be clean, and I wanted it to be priced within reach. Obviously, it costs more money to make products that are made from better stuff. And I wanted them to be effective. You know, one of Shawnee and our big debate we always had is Shawnee was like, natural stuff doesn't work for your skin. It just doesn't. Like, you can't, it's just never going to work. And I'm like, you can make it work. You just have to start from scratch and really like know what you're trying to get as a result, and it can be formulated. And yep. It's true. You were right, actually. I was hopeful. But now 8 years later,
yeah,
I've been able to create a lab in-house. We have a team of chemists, and they do have to formulate from scratch because it doesn't actually exist out there to have clean ingredients with products that actually work.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that you have a lab. That's all I have to say.
We have 2 labs in the office.
I didn't realize you had 2 in the office.
Yeah.
I can't wait until this is all over. I just want to go in that lab and just like make things. That's all I want. Okay.
I want you to come in and play.
I want to. Well,
I also like, you also have been so against wearing makeup, and you know, I don't think makeup is bad because you've seen how people just trash their skin with makeup, but it's because traditionally makeup is made with a lot of petrochemicals and a lot of things that clog your pores and basically age you over time. And
100%.
My concept around my makeup products is to have makeup with skincare benefits. So the foundation of all of our makeup is actually nourishing, good for you. You will look better over time when you use our makeup.
Yeah. I love your makeup.
That was the idea. Thank you, Sean.
I really do. I love it. You know, it's my favorite mascara in the whole world.
Yes, you were the first to tell me that. And
I don't understand. It's legit the best mascara in the whole world. And I used to have a thing where I would test out different, like I always had to have the new mascara. It's the greatest. And I don't actually even use what is it, like a primer?
Yeah, I love the primer. The primer.
I know everybody loves that, but I don't have time for that.
You should have time for that.
I'm just saying that's how good it is. So I'm sure it's even better if you use the primer. So good. So good.
You know what? I want to do I've never done your makeup.
No, let's do it.
Have I ever done your makeup?
No, never.
Oh my God. What?
I know. Maybe I'd learn something. I really want to learn. I really wanted to get your, I don't know if you sell it all the time, but the cat eye thing that you had. The kit, it was a cat eye kit?
Cat eye kit, yeah.
Do you still sell that? Or was that a special? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a bunch, but they're at the office. I haven't left my house. But I want to learn how. I want to be that person that is just like fierce with the cat eye all the time. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Do you have more questions, or am I going to go through these questions?
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
When you decided that you wanted to go from working at a studio as a facialist to being an independent, basically having your own business, because you're either working for someone and you're on their payroll to some degree, there's some security there, versus being completely on your own and not having that, right? So how do you know when to take the jump? Because I think a lot of people have their side hustle. I think a lot of people are working for, especially in the types of the industry that you're in, and they don't know, like, when do I go independent versus when I'm working with somebody or for someone.
Well, the reason why I truly went on my own was, and this, I don't know if this is a great reason, but I didn't want to have to push products on people that I didn't believe in. And when you work at a salon or spa, that, you know, the owner is picking the products that you use, and that's how you make money. A big part of it is selling those, pushing those products. And I was horrible with it. I'm still not a person that will push products ever. Like, this is what you should use. Here's some samples. Try it. If you like it, then you buy it. But like, I'm just not big on that. So for me, that was a big part of it. But I will say, like, leaving anything is really scary. I don't think I would have ever, I don't know if I would have left. It happened all because I was working at the last place I worked at. I was pregnant, and we had that back office. And honestly, you had said to me, Shawnee, just do facials in your back office. Like, just do them there. And I was like, no one is coming there. And you were like, yes, they will. And so if I didn't have that push, I don't know that I would have, like, that would have been something I would have thought that I could do.
Oh,
so,
you mean me, your friend, pushing
yeah.
your ass to do
you
something
said, go
that made you deeply
you said,
uncomfortable?
Yes. You were like, go do it. And I think part of it too is that I was working at I think it was just also, you were like, it's private and I'll go there. That was kind of, and then people just kept coming.
And then I introduced you to a few people that also.
Yes. So I think I had to have that push. You know, I think that's what it was. I don't know. I think I would have just maybe been stuck if I didn't have that.
Okay.
That's the truth of it all.
Okay.
Like, otherwise I would have just stayed at a place.
Lower your camera so I can see more of your face and less of the thing above your head. Or sit on something higher. There you go. There you go. There you go. Because I don't want, people are like commenting over your face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I want to see your face. Oh my gosh, you're wearing clothes.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing my shorts. Don't get.
Yeah, but still. So Shawnee, I don't know if you guys know this, but Shawnee really likes to wear a gray t-shirt only. I mean, with jeans or Daisy Dukes. But this is really, you really broke
I'll
down.
never
And you're
pick
wearing
them
a
up.
necklace?
I don't even care. Yeah, I burnt myself on my face too, and on my arm.
Oh, from what?
I don't really know how to curl my hair, and also on my face. On my face, I actually, so right before all of this went down, I was going to have this little growth removed on my face, and then this happened. So I just decided to take care of it myself.
Nope.
What
did you use?
I used a really strong peel and I burnt it off.
Oh my God.
Okay, don't worry about it. When it's gone, you'll be coming over wondering, hey, can you remove some things? I might be a professional at this. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Ooh. No, Sean. No. Nope. Nope.
Okay,
Are you drinking water or wine?
No, that's a White Claw. I told you I was gonna. Once I saw your cold brew, I was like, I'm gonna go get a White Claw, honey.
What the hell is a White Claw?
It's Saturday. A White Claw? You don't know what a White Claw is?
No.
You wouldn't like it. So it's a really, like, it's almost like a wine cooler situation that doesn't have a lot of alcohol. So you can drink like 15 of them and be okay. Don't try that at home, kids. Don't try that at home.
Don't try that at home. She's exaggerating.
Yeah.
Only Johnny can drink.
I meant four. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to ask this question, and it's, how did you both get your brands into major retailers in such a competitive industry?
Do you want to go?
Well, for me, it's just short and simple. I think I just really kept, like, my products just launched in Sephora, and it was more of something where I kept bothering them. It was a year ago. I had met with them and kind of told them it would be my dream to go into Sephora. And then again this year. And it took a while. Actually, it was probably longer than, maybe it was like 4 years ago when I first talked to them. So it just took a lot of like, you know, letting them know how badly I wanted to be in stores. And also I'm sure that they watched to see how I was, where I was going with my career. And
yeah, but you get a ton of PR.
Yeah.
This is like all they really care about.
Yeah, and so that's how it happened for me. But it definitely took a lot of work, me definitely getting out of my comfort zone and doing things that I didn't think that I could ever do, like
Why?
yeah, just all of it. Even like I look back and think about when I first started on Instagram, that I was like, I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna be that person. I'm never gonna be that person. I'm never gonna say that.
I remember that. Do you remember that?
Now
I was like, Shawnee, get on it.
Right.
Shawnee,
and now I'm doing it.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Come
so
on.
It's
and you're like, what am I going to say? And I'm like, you're going to talk to people about skin. You're going to do it all the time. And then people will come to you and they'll ask you questions and you're just going to do it.
Yep. This is all true.
And you're like, you're so bossy. And I'm like, so what?
Yep.
Do it.
That's how it happened with Twitter. That's when it all started. And
that's when Twitter turned into, because it was before Instagram.
Yeah.
Twitter turned into Instagram.
Yeah, and now all of that is so important, and you know, it's so important to everyone's career, especially now in this situation. All you have, I feel like, are those outlets. So I'm grateful for it. It's not easy. It's definitely can be challenging, but you've got to do it. And
yeah, I mean, I think that I have always felt like when it comes to marketing, and this goes to, I guess, how did you get into certain retailers for me as well. When I built the brand, I wanted to build the brand with a direct relationship with my, my dream consumer, which is just people out there in the world. Hi, Haven.
Hi. That's so funny. Phoenix was just coming in too. I'm like, what do you need? What do you need?
And so for me, being on social media and being able to control what I wanted to put out there and to talk about things that I was genuinely excited about or interested in that aligns with the brand and the brand values, that just is kind of the best way to do it. And you can do it in a genuine way. Yeah. I feel like when you're constantly going through other publications for publicity, you are kind of beholden to the way they interpret you. Yeah. And so I really love social media because you do get to be so genuine and you can go really just straight to the people that you want to reach.
Yeah.
And then with commerce, as far as like where you distribute, I think direct to consumer for me was always the move. I've always wanted to be able to have a direct relationship with folks and for them to be able to buy directly from me. It's challenging when it comes to operations. You know, remember when Sean, I mean, even Shawnee knows when she gets orders in on her website and people buy products, someone's got to pack it up and someone's got to ship it out. And, you know, there's just a lot of logistics that goes into that.
Yeah.
And same, you know, with Honest. So that's tricky. But I do think that that is where everyone's going to go. And while I do really appreciate retailers because they still, you know, dominate certain categories, I do love now that you can go more and more people are more comfortable with going directly to a brand, directly to a website. So your website, Shawnee, is?
ShawneeDarden.com.
ShawneeDarden.com. You can go there and you can see all of the products that she sells and you can buy directly from her. For me, you can go to honest.com and see everything that we sell and buy it directly from us. But it is really important, I think, to have partners like for me, I have a few, but one of my first partners is has been Nordstrom and Target. Those are like my two. And then now we have Amazon, and we have a couple of others. But the biggest things is that they also love you and protect and love your brand as much as you do. And I think that's what's so, for me, that's how I think about the relationships. And then what do you have to do? I mean, Target's in Minnesota. I go to Minnesota a lot. I fly there and we have meetings all day, and the meetings aren't, you know, they're not glamorous or anything. They're very tactical. I had to learn about margins and had to learn about supply chain and operations and regulatory and packaging and timelines and all that fun stuff that you never think about.
All of your, everything is in Target.
No.
Not all of your products.
No, most of all of my products are online.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No, there's just like a small set of products that are in Target, in beauty and in baby. Same with Amazon. Everyone has different things too. Not everyone has the same stuff, but everything's available at Honest. And then we have a lot of stuff that is only at Honest as well, that you can't get anywhere else. And we're more and more, that's how I launched the company, was just exclusively online. Right. And then if you were a member, you got access to special products and collaborations. So we're going to go back to doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love that.
More of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's cool because if like you and I wanted to collaborate on a product, we can collaborate on something. The minimums can be low. The pricing it can be what it just needs to be in order for us to not be upside down, you know?
Right.
And we can just see if it works and see if people like it, and we can just go direct to consumer. And if it works and it's something we like to do, then we can launch it with a partner. But I just love the freedom and the flexibility around that.
Yeah. I'm ready to make a product. Let's do it. I'm ready.
I want you to be the face of my makeup. I want you to
put some makeup on me.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I don't even know how to do it. You know
that's the problem.
I literally don't.
But it's also what I love is that you don't really care, or you don't really know how to do makeup. And so if you're the face of my makeup products, it would be even better, because it would be like, hey, it really works. It's foolproof.
It's also really good for me to know, because it's one of those things where I get asked all the time about makeup. What makeup should I be using for my skin?
Because that's what ruins people's skin.
And I literally have no clue. I don't even wear, I wear nothing.
I know, because you're blessed, darling.
Well, not after this burn here. Okay.
I remember when I burned my face with that device.
Yes.
I had a giant burn.
I was really scared.
Yeah. For you. But I used the vitamin C serum, and we hadn't even launched it yet, and I just put it on like every friggin' day. And
I'm gonna do that then. I actually really nervous about this because I have
because
nothing
it's
here.
Gentle too.
You're talking about your vitamin C, the cream?
The serum.
Oh, I don't have that.
What?
Can you go see if I
do people give you?
I have vitamin C cream. I'm gonna look because I have don't just relax. Okay. So what are at least 2 mistakes you learned from starting your own business? I don't even know if I could answer that question.
I wouldn't, here's the thing. I was talking to someone who I work with yesterday who's decided to try something else, and we've been through a lot, and just thinking kind of through life and life choices and business. I don't know if there's mistakes. I
agree.
The only mistake I've ever made is not dating enough when I was younger. That's the only one where I'm just like, I'll never get that time back. And
we just took a turn.
That was a major mistake in my life. dating someone who was like 12 years older than me, my first boyfriend, and getting engaged to him. I mean,
Wow.
it was all bad. That was I would call that a mistake.
But look at where it's brought you today.
You know what? I probably wouldn't have appreciated cash if
Right.
if I wasn't with that loser for so long. But you know, that's my only mistake. I think in business, even when you make choices that don't end up the way that you want them to, or the way that you envision them, or if things take, I mean, I've been through some dark times with my business.
Same.
And I feel like you come out of it so much stronger. And those lessons are invaluable. It kind of reminds me of, when your kids are going to screw up and make mistakes, like big ones, and you just hope that they aren't permanent.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
The only way they're going to learn is by making the mistake. And you just hope that they make little mistakes along the way and you can kind of guide them.
Yeah.
So that when it comes to the life altering ones, like having a child with someone that you shouldn't be having a child with, or, doing something really stupid that could be permanent damage.
Yeah.
Hopefully while they're making their little mistakes along the way, you can guide them to learn from those. But I feel like the bruises and bumps that I felt along the way in business have made me better.
Yeah.
Don't you think? For you?
I mean, I'm in a place now and I'm still so small. It's like a totally different situation. But what I'll say is that it took me until now where I have a group of people that I work with. It's still very small, but because I have such an amazing team of people, I feel really secure where I am now. Whereas I didn't have that before, and I felt like I made so many more mistakes. And now having this group of girls that I work with, and DJ, I have people that have my back now. And so it's not as scary as it has been because I have lost, money and things and all of that before this. So I feel better. I think it's about surrounding yourself with great people, and I have that now. So
yeah,
I feel better.
Really huge. Who you partner with is everything. And I think also knowing that at different stages of your business, you're going to be partnering with different people that have different qualities that are right for the business at that time. And then once your business gets to another stage, most of the time those people are not qualified to go to that next level. And so you have to find the next group of people that are right for that stage. And I think that has been a really difficult lesson for me. Just even knowing who those people are and what stages, where that cutoff point is and when you start to plateau. But partnering with the right people at the right time is it's also like, you're essentially like getting married before you date.
Yeah.
It's a real commitment.
Yeah. I think that's probably the most important thing, because there's so many people that I did work with that weren't right. And,
Same.
And when you finally get that that group, it's like, it's kind of easy, and they get me, even though I'm
easy, but
I'm not saying
you're not.
You remember, I'm with like a group of 6, 7 people, so it's different. And I imagine the bigger that it gets, I think of course, it's more extreme. But like right now, I'm in that really good.
Yeah, it's all jiving.
Yeah, and when it gets bigger, I imagine that's a whole
No, it's
nother
just the next stage, right?
right.
And
Right.
you'll always be really close to your group
Exactly.
that are in
That's
charge of the
yeah.
people,
Mhm.
the next layer and the next layer and the next
Right.
layer.
And that's what you have still. There's
Yeah.
how many people that work at your company, and I still know your core group.
Yeah,
that
we have like a core
you've
group.
had forever. So yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
feel too. So that's how I feel. So as far as mistakes, I make them all the time. But I'm surrounded by amazing people.
Yeah, and you have to try stuff, right? And you have to try
Yeah.
stuff that's a little risky, or else
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah, definitely.
So where do you see the beauty industry heading?
Oh wow.
Where do you see the beauty industry heading, Shawnee? This is from
I don't even know where I
Official
see
Handbags.
the beauty industry heading. I mean, we're in such a weird time right now. So I think that all of it has kind of changed. I think
So do you think it's permanently changed?
I do. I think that we're all figuring out a new way of doing things, and I think it's really I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
But what do you think? Do you think people's habits are going to be different when it comes to beauty?
I don't know. You know, I go back and forth with that. I don't know what will happen. I would think yes, but I don't know. I don't know how it will be for the rest of the world. I know where we are, obviously. I think people will be, it will pick up and be kind of the same as far as beauty and, but I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. What do you think?
I kind of feel like the emphasis on full, like put a mask on, like people who have like a 70-step makeup, like are really, you know, I think because there's nowhere for people to go, I think people's beauty routines have shifted more into skincare. And I think the values of the next generation of Gen Z are a little bit different. And I think there will be an emphasis on making sure that products aren't going to make you sick. And that includes
More clean, yeah.
Yeah, I think that also includes fragrance. You know, there's lots of hormone disruptors and things in fragrances that they put in a lot of beauty products. You know, it's like you can have clean ingredients, but if you have like a synthetic fragrance, that could be a hormone disruptor. And they also put a lot of hidden chemicals inside of that because they can, and it's considered like protected IP. So I think that that's going to be different now. And I think people are going to demand more from businesses and from products.
Yeah.
And so I think there's going to be more transparency, less poison that people are exposed to. And I think probably more of an emphasis on skincare than color in the same way. And I actually think that men and I think that makeup and men and skincare and men, all of that is going to be a little bit more, I think there's not going to be such a taboo.
I'm doing a live here.
Let me see who it is.
We're in the middle of a conversation.
Hey.
They're just having a full
Hi.
conversation. They're just chatting it up, like as if nothing's happening. Like, go in a room, not here. I think you're right, and I think that people are really smart and are reading labels, and I think that is so true. That I think that making sure what you're putting on your skin is
and your hair and what's in your air. I mean,
yeah.
Think of all of those things that people spray into the air.
Yeah.
Are plug in and they're so bad.
Yeah.
And I just think that a lot of those things are gonna just have to be different.
Yeah. Things are definitely going to be very different.
Yeah, and health and wellness has been on a trend and an uptick, but I think it's more and more going to be where everyone is heading. I don't think it'll be a niche thing anymore.
Right. No, don't leave. Feel the same.
All right. Do we have any more questions?
I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I did mine, so tell me if you have another question.
How do you stay confident as a female business owner?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that I'm always confident. I think, you know what, having people around you that lift you up, having your friends around that lift you up, that push you, that believe in you, I think that that's how you feel confident, because, you know, there's always somebody else that is coming out with something new, and you just have to have people that really believe in you around you. So that's how I feel.
I agree. Actually, I totally agree.
Yeah, that's the only way, because if you don't, you're going to fall into that trap where, oh my God, this person's doing this, I'm not doing it. Why is this person have this coming out faster than I can get mine out? And so when you have people that really believe in you around you, you get that confidence.
Yeah, it's hard not to look sideways, right? But it's very distracting.
Yeah.
So I would say surrounding yourself with people who have your back, or at the very least are incentivized to make sure that you guys win when it comes to a financial perspective. And then when it comes to friends, just having ride or dies.
Yeah, for sure.
And when you see people copy you, I mean, I've seen so many people at this point rip me off and copy me.
And it will happen.
So frustrating.
Always.
It used to be so frustrating, and now it's flattering, you know.
But, and here's the other thing is that you know your products. I know my products. And when you really believe in what you have, and you know what's in it, and you know, and you have that, it doesn't matter what somebody else is going to put out, because it's not like we slapped our name on a product that we didn't create. We created it. We tested it. We put so much into that. So I believe in everything that I have. Yeah. So I can't worry about what else somebody else is doing.
True. But it is not easy.
No.
I like that question. And then, did you ever get to the point where you wanted to give up? And how did you deal with it? How do you stay motivated when things don't go as planned?
I don't know. I'm pretty motivated. I don't think that I've ever wanted to give up. I mean, I don't even think I've ever even thought of that, really. I do get discouraged and nervous, but I don't have that. So I just keep pushing. I don't know. It always kind of goes through your mind that you get frustrated, but I'm definitely very motivated, I think.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah,
You're
motivated.
Restless too. You would not be able to not do anything.
Right. That's where it's been.
You'd run around in circles. Like, I actually don't even know how you've been staying in that house. You're like, on one hand, you don't want to leave your house. On the other hand, you can't wait to leave your house. You're like a walking contradiction. Right.
Because I also don't like to leave to begin with. But the good thing for me is I do find this week was not good for me. But throughout this, I'm really motivated. Like, I feel like even more so because I have the time. So it's like, oh my God, I need to do a video about it. Like, I'm motivated to do that. Whereas when before I was just always at work, and I felt like I couldn't put that energy into it. So I think this is kind of nice. This has to be really nice for you. That's what I feel like anyone, actress or model, like for you guys to just not have to do anything must be so great for you. That's how I feel. Like you can just be like, nope, I can't do anything.
I stopped acting full time like 10 years
Well, you said not really.
Kind of. I just started up on this TV show.
Yeah,
And
but you never don't have something to do. Always.
yeah, but
All
that
day
has
long.
nothing to do with being an actress. I mean, actually, actresses have a lot more downtime than me
Right.
because I have a
You
whole
both.
ass business.
Well, you have both, but it's just nice that you like nobody can ask you to you can't go to that event.
People ask, do you know the incoming calls on doing lives? Not this. We actually coordinated.
Right.
Do you? I've never been asked to do more things in my life.
I'm sure.
It is absolutely crazy.
I'm
It
sure.
is, but every second of my day could be filled with
I know. A lot.
things that people want me to do for this app, this video, this thing. Like, it is insane the amount of requests. And I don't have good internet. So I can't even do it.
Yeah.
I've actually just been, it's been cool because I felt like I was going to miss this time with Hayes because I missed it with Honor and Haven, the baby toddler time, because I was working so much. And that nighttime routine. And I think I got home, I would try to do it 3 or 4 times, a week.
Right.
But now it's every day.
I know. That's been great for me too, because
I love that.
I feel like I miss so much of my kid's life, and I do love this, and I'll miss that a lot. Is that it's like
are your habits, do you think they're going to change even, when we start easing back into what the new normal is going to be, which I don't think it's going to go. I disagree. I don't think it's going to go back to the way it was. I don't think anything is going to go back to the way it was.
I am paranoid. I honestly don't know the answer. So for me in my studio, I'm typically by myself. There's 2 other girls that I work with. When I go back, I won't be working with them anymore. Like, we'll definitely separate. But for me, I just don't know about when I could work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know the answer. So that part of me, like, I think because I'm so close to people, I don't know the answer. I know that me not doing facials would be really awful to me because it's what I do. Like, that's where that helps.
That's what you do.
Yeah, it's just me, but I just don't know when that happens. Again, I don't know the answer. And you know what? I've always liked working by myself, so it will be fine for me and the other girls to separate our days. I like it's always been nice. It's just me, someone at the front desk and the person that's coming in. I like that. I've always liked that.
Yeah, but I think what's going to be maybe how you're going to change and things will change is, like, instead of working, say, 6 days a week, you might be working 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And then you'll get that time home with the kids in a way that you never did before.
100%.
And same with me. Like, I think that regardless of how busy the days get, and I have the demand to work, 7 days a week or 5 days a week, whatever it is, all day, I'm going to make a point to be home with the kids at a certain time. And there's just certain things you have to put your stake in the ground. And I think that's what I've noticed, or that is a new habit that I want to have.
Yeah, sure. I do too. I also don't think that I don't even know what an asshole I'm going to sound like, but I don't think that I've ever really cooked for my kids. And
you don't cook.
I do every single day.
You're a liar.
Jessica, I spin. I do the Peloton every day, and I do the Peloton every day, and I cook.
Freaking liar.
I cook for my kids every day. Okay, fine. I'm gonna send you pictures. Yes, I'm like a workout person now. I'm not good. Yeah. Phoenix,
what has your mom cooked?
How do I cook all the time, and do I do the Peloton? Yeah, I cook every day. Every day.
What? Where do you get these recipes?
I mean, it's just basically like chicken or what,
Okay.
But I cook every day, and I cook really well. I'm going to take some pictures.
Okay, so you're going to start cooking?
Yeah, I want to do more of that because also, you know, I've had people that are here to help me, and now not having that, like, it's just been nice.
But like, I'm always the one that cooks.
Right, always. But now I'm a professional cook, and
So now we're going to be doing it together.
And I work out. Like, when this is done, you could be like, you want to go to spin, and I'll go.
That is so amazing.
Like, I did Michelle's class the other day, and I'm doing it tomorrow morning.
That's amazing.
I know.
Wait,
I'm still not good though. Like,
who cares?
I'm
it's
not
just
like a
doing
professional.
it, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
No.
So what is something that you can cook? Because I think people want to see you cook.
No, I'm not. Like, it's not even that good. What
So
do I do? Good?
Then you should do something like cooking.
No, that's your thing, is the cooking. They just like what they're getting. Like, you know what? I am going to send you a video of what I cooked today, because I'm going to get into. I'm going to make some sort of green bean dish, and I'm going to make some steak. Oh yeah, it's going to be a thing. And I already did my bike this morning. I woke up and I already did the bike. Yes, I did 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
I've
been worried about your health for a long time.
I mean, I
refuse to work out.
I know, it's time. And now I do it. I freak out if I usually don't do weekends, but by the time I get to Monday, then it's like I'm lagging. So now I do just a little bit on the weekends, just a little bit. Like, I don't really break a sweat, but it's just to have the routine so that then I know we're going back into it Monday.
I'm going to actually go work out after this.
See? Okay, well,
my problem is I'm codependent, so I try to convince my kids to work out with me, and they don't want to.
No, that's me too. I don't like to. I don't like to do. I like to work out with someone. I need that, and that's why I started doing the Zoom with Nichelle, because it's like it's a group of people, and it makes me like. And I can't
need a
hang
bike.
up.
The bike that we have is just it's broken. It doesn't work. It's stupid.
Well, the Peloton's really pretty amazing. And also, you can pay. You can do pay monthly.
Hi,
I'm on a live here.
I know.
Wait, I haven't seen Tony's face. I miss him. Tony.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
You look so good. Look at you.
Look at that cute face, Tone.
Okay, that's
Oh.
Bye, Jessica.
Wait,
Okay.
Shawnee, you gotta clip his hair
Believe me, I don't want to talk about it. He did
right
it
here on the side.
He made.
Jen Atkin.
He had
Jen Atkin taught me how to clip Cash's hair. We were on the FaceTime.
He went out and took a shaver and just did this.
No, Tony.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to talk about it. He was wearing a beret for the last week. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it.
Nobody's gonna see me.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh,
I see you. Okay,
guys.
I miss you too. Okay, listen. Let's do. We're gonna do a TikTok, and we're gonna do a TikTok. Our kids are gonna do one. Okay.
Right. Tell your brother I
you
said hello.
sent me the one, the like
Well,
glow
we're
up.
gonna.
What is it?
We're gonna figure it out. You're gonna think of an idea, and then the
Okay.
kids will do it
Tony is still
separately.
talking.
And then I'm gonna send you the thing, and then you edit it together because I don't know how.
What do you
That's
mean?
how you do it. So whatever
you edit, you do it on TikTok.
No. That's not how I did the one with Vanessa. I did it. I sent her a video. So I'm going to send you the video, and then you're going to put it all together.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You're going to do that.
Really. Do you know that editing is really hard?
Yeah,
for me?
she said it was so difficult. But you are really good with stuff like that.
I just, editing's hard for me.
You're going to do it. It's going to be done today. Okay? I love you so much.
I love you.
Everyone, we did a bunch of videos and they didn't all last. So we're going to make them so they live forever. We're going to
make the videos so
they're
live
going to be
forever.
dope. We're going to do the teen one over again because I know everybody loved that so much. And we're going to go through them and we're going to make them amazing.
Yeah, we're going to do the ones that are like for pregnant ladies in mind.
Yep.
We're going to do the tween skin.
Yep.
We should do one. Hey, we should do one with our husbands.
100%. Yeah, we're going to do it. We'll do it this week. Okay, I love you.
Okay, I love you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.